Good morning. Normally I say fellow pool lover, but today I wanted to talk to you, those of you specifically who are kind of like, why are you always showing me how to do yoga in the pool? I'm not really sold on this. What is this yoga in the pool thing? My name's Christa Fairbrother and I'm an aqua yoga coach and trainer, but I recognize not everybody recognizes the awesomeness of aqua yoga. So I wanted to show you some traditional yoga postures with a kickboard today, and then show you what the further possibilities are that you can do with these kickboards. That being said, I'm going to start with triangle pose, which in the pool is like virtually the same as on land. So if anybody's like, I don't know what to do here, this one's super easy. You start the same way. From your mountain pose, you take a wide leg stance. You're starting with parallel feet. You're going to turn your left toes out 90 degrees. Left hand's going to go on the kickboard. Open that up so you've got hands on the surface of the water. The kickboard is offering you a lot of support here. So you can inhale and then exhale, hinge in your left hip. Kickboard's going to support you, right? And I come into a very traditional triangle pose. If you want to bring your arm up in any capacity like you would on land, you can. To come out, you'd inhale, bring it back up. So a little variation that's kind of fun here in the water that we don't do as often on land is you can inhale, exhale, imaginary force pulls your left hand, coming into your triangle pose. Well, now if I think about the surface of the water, this other hand, instead of being raised, I can bring it in front of me, and then I can bring it up in this plane, which helps me get my hip back. That's a common problem we have in triangle pose, is our top hip rolls forward instead of opening up to the sky. So that really helps me open up that bottom hip without overstraining this top shoulder, because if my bottom hip is going down towards the ground and I try and open that shoulder, my back is going to be unhappy with me. So this is a great way to kind of get everything open, say good morning to the sun, and then lower it back down. A little bit of a balance challenge too if I follow that hand up. To come out, open my arms back up, inhale, come back up to center. So that's a way I can do a very traditional yoga posture, virtually the same in the water. A way I can add in a little variation that takes advantage of the water environment. And then if I really want to go crazy and really practice what makes aqua yoga different, I can sit on this kickboard. Seated postures on land we tend to think of as relaxing, kind of calming towards the end of our practice. Well, here in the water, you can see it's a little more challenging, because now I'm going to sit on something that is not really supporting me. I have to focus to stay balanced on it. And if I'm going to try and do something like a staff pose, which would be bringing my legs up, it's a very dynamic posture for me to stay balanced and steady there. If I'm going to add in a little bit of movement, you already saw me bringing my one legs up at a time. I can, but I can come back to that staff pose and then try a little bit of wide leg forward fold, which is a challenge. I got my legs going. Maybe I'm going to bring in both hands. Maybe it's better for me to bring in one hand at a time, and I could alternate, and I'm going to lose that one. So you can see it's really a challenge to do. So it makes it a lot of fun. It helps you build a lot of body awareness, know where you are in space. And by taking advantage of yoga postures you already know, it can help you build some comfort level with a new modality. And if you're interested in this, I put together a whole kickboard class for you, very much along the lines of what is traditional yoga and how you can put it in the water, so you can build some comfort level and hopefully become an aqua yoga devotee, because that's what I would love for everyone. Have a beautiful day. I hope you make it to the pool and get to practice in some capacity. Take care of yourself.